Strength is not always loud. Sometimes it appears as quiet endurance, the ability to continue moving forward when circumstances are heavy, uncertain, or discouraging. You have faced situations that would have broken many people, yet you adapted. You learned. You kept moving forward even when the path was difficult. That kind of resilience builds a strength that cannot be easily measured. You are far stronger than most people will ever understand. Not just physically, your strength lives in your mind, in your spirit, and in your heart. What you endured would have broken almost anyone. Most people would not have survived it. For many, there would have been only two possible outcomes. Either they lost their sanity, or they disappeared from the world entirely. But somehow, you remain standing. Even your enemies cannot understand it. They look at you now with disbelief. They ask themselves one question over and over again. How are they still sane? How are they still moving forward? Because by all appearances, you were not supposed to make it. There was a time when you were completely overwhelmed. You were knocked down, face down on the ground, while the world seemed determined to crush you. And the most painful part was some of the people closest to you joined the attack. You were betrayed. You were abandoned. You were thrown into situations that were designed to break you. It felt like standing in the middle of a battlefield. Explosions of chaos going off all around you. Confusion, pressure, pain. Yet somehow you kept moving. You did not move in a straight line. You adapted. You had to shift. You had to zigzag through the storm. But no matter what happened, you never stopped advancing. Even when you were exhausted, you would rest only long enough to stand again. Then you would continue. That kind of spirit is rare. It is the spirit of someone who refuses to surrender. A champion soul. The kind of soul that does not understand the concept of quitting. Now the same people who expected your downfall are left in disbelief. Because while they were waiting for you to collapse, you kept growing. You kept rising. You kept building. You surpassed every expectation that they had. In fact, you accomplished things that they never imagined possible. Even if they all worked together day and night, they could not recreate the path that you have walked alone. And that reality confuses them. They keep asking themselves, what will it take for this person to finally give up? But the truth is simple. You have already faced the worst. You've already survived the storm that destroyed most people. And now you stand on the other side of it alive, stronger and more purposeful than ever. You are not here simply to survive anymore. You are here to contribute. You're here to build. You are here to add value to the lives of others and the world itself. And the simple fact that you turned the attempts to destroy you into a foundation of something greater is something they will never be able to forget. Because they tried to break you, but instead you became someone who builds. I'd like to end this message off with a parable. A blacksmith once placed a piece of steel into a blazing furnace. The fire roared around it. The metal would glow red as the heat became unbearable. Then the blacksmith would pull it out and strike it again and again with a heavy hammer. Back into the fire it would go. Again the hammer would fall, over and over again. A man watching asked the blacksmith, "Why do you keep burning and striking the metal like that?" The blacksmith replied, "Because only steel that survives the fire and the hammer can become a sword." The lesson? Hardship does not always arrive to destroy a person. Sometimes it arrives to refine them. The pressure, the betrayal, and the battles that you endured was not the end of the story. They were the forge. And the person who walks out of the fire stronger than before become something few people ever become, unbreakable. And that's it for this message. I'd like to thank everyone who made it to the end of the video. I'm truly honored by your support. If this message resonated with you at all, please consider dropping a comment, giving me some feedback, hitting the like button, and subscribing. It's been ChrisAnesti, and until next time, take care and have a good one.